no number Moni entra na fe yemfa ma no nsem kakra na de aka nyina no yemfa enye efisima agudie mu nsem asan de abetransip ngamu nyina kwa ba program e eso 0551599933 0551599933 mufa mo messages WhatsApp messages mra kakra na kinkan with me so emfa mamo Tony my mra ho na me hwe do bo no kakra besima enan Eko enum na fi yemfa de aka nyina no enye fisa mko Montana de Tony
Godfather me da CP e be chance e de friend na games are e boss so Spain and Italy Villarreal Football Club Asia kan enanyumre omo ene Celta Vigo oko Italy so asiri ano eto so ene 4:30 Como e born e Cagliari ne 6:45 Hellas Verona ene Juventus e de atato yenko Liverpool aso e anapa ne betu dwa e on Mayfield ashijumedi se Trent Alexander onye happy with a substitution a coach Anna slot yini free mum 72nd minute wa bro modin kunu ka me no a Brentford entimi antinti Diogo Jota and some of his colleagues no who say player no onye happy enti after the game Omunyina any Trent Ekasa say oye senior player or a very important player to them and unti no onya to den ya obenya ne 90 minutes na person obo abribia no we e kakra if Liverpool so eba Kylian Mbappe after 2 La Liga games he's yet to find the back of the net. About 2 games it was Spain league on share goal enra after Madrid mudi nkunim ekamiensa against Valladolid no Brahim Diaz and Kylian Mbappe echo dina we nyina no kwanya Madrid for best boy no settle omon pese obe feel isolated enunti no abibia no players no and Mbappe na namti enra Brahima ofri bench ebe net the second goal no and Mbappe echo dina said here ohwe mfoni no our Kessben television so anapa ye be show image na Nicholas Jackson to be ama John Mikel Obise onka nanuntum oyeso bonus obua sa time nimpo anopie ma obia atinenka John Mikel Obin so react to ene anopa Twitter Nicholas Jackson edeba bontino and also se debia no Nico Jackson ebebo match ashe go ama Chelsea ene nkobeka say dia ene den kan ha dwene kwa na mum obia any message obi person pass out not just impossible say week in and week out after every game Nicholas Jackson ebeko so ashe go ede ama Chelsea nti sarcastic statement and Mikel Obin and so etim ameki say debia obeshe go na obeka say achene dia ene found name onwangasa boy no any message we ashe John Mikel Obin to Nicholas Jackson Chelsea. Still on Danny Olmo, Barca for Koto, no mutimi and register no. Nebum Hans Flick manager Emma Barca, GD Pass, Oje management nudi, Oje board nudi, and Danny Olmo, Barca for ebe finding a way and register no. Said ye, I register Ansu Fati we plano. Na ma 10 years no Ansu Fati and Aisha said on the panel yeah the Elbrand the player we plan more register now how much more player afei na makofana ba or no at this Spain agi Euro tournament nti na ma 10 years no there Ansu Fati and Aisha na Victor Osimhen still ano onyanya convinced to on bese obekọ Saudi Arabia wa bra ni sikalan emunye du enti Napoli okay with Ali Sikana omo ede banemo Victor Osimhen open sika e wasropa and a person omo insert release clause say club for bi pen from Europe amount e was a club ni etua no ni nyina no Victor Osimhen demand say Napoli for any Ali for no intimi negotiate e wo ho yentu aso enko Barca for so ye Jonathan Tah Leverkusen defender no Barca for pen no nemo say Barca for timi jai e man omo defenders limit say Eric Garcia Kodia Jonathan Tah Germany no any player omo person obe replace no Clement Lenglet ebe share just number 15 our Atletico Madrid said they over our Kessben television so na Arsenal for enya Crystal Palace sika omutua for edinkatia na to me that said 25 plus 5 25 million pounds plus 5 million as add-ons na Jadon Sancho dey na di twato Juventus for penny loan name omo percent salary no Man United for 2 half na omo 2 half United for so say at best ometimi extra only 10% off the weekly wage na Juventus etua 90% still around and no abobo and omodemum Chelsea there omo nyana omo ebeton kra enye loan nti ehwe ni mu in the coming days Jadon Sancho ebekon Sterling at the end and also ebekon Godfather Roma we eso ne dia ne de ko
Montana de Tony. All right. Chief for Edasi. DSTV channel 364. Go TV channel now. Sabakan also a 121. Emraso, some commercials can crabby eba meba. I feel the local stories no ever brevna fair with the four transit. Na ye beam ka crabby so the mamo. Money and tribal I poncho. I mean, watching you live from Manso data no. If you convert the future and destiny of Manchester United into MTN airtime, it can't flash MTN to MTN numbers. I don't know. Because Gideon or Jambin, my name is Menjadino, yeah. I'll say, please, I don't agree with Andy Kemp. Andy Kemp's comparison of Bashir Hayford's team to the current team. I want to remind him that Bashiru Hayford's team had about 3 months pre-season and reached their peak before the then 2007-2009 season started, because at that time there were several injunctions on the league, so the league delayed for months. At that time, Kumasi Asante Kotoko went to Germany, Kenya, and played several matches across the country. This Kotoko team, or these Kotoko players who came, are not extraordinary players. How many goals did Albert Amwa score in the just ended season? Gideon, or Jambing, anyway, and so Abreye. Kwame, my hona, I'm saying later, maybe other messages are and so by. Nicholas Jackson should shut up and work on his finishing. Kwakudia, Asim Praso. Gidi, my way.
Well, General Mamisha says, and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Vice President of the Magana. Ono esanso ende kuta eye MPP amonyokono eye franka wona ni abrese kwambia so December 7th beto abano na yeyino as the next president of Ghana nwa oye nsemtwofo nhyiemu esia semtwofo na dwumedi na se ne kobusan se mo manifesto mo dia tudwa se sabre mo develop over 10 multi-purpose stadiums awodo na eno so no entesa because most of them no kra no aye white elephant emunchemu a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Edemaye.
Done quite a few, and I believe that we've done quite a few already in terms of the multi-purpose sports stadia. We are doing 10, we've completed 6, 4 are almost done, and we are going to do another 5. So, I mean, the record is there that we've done 10. I think that we can do another 5 without much of a problem.
Some Dr. Mahmoud Baumia di tuja se duna almost so my no emunsia de wo metimi ewie na 9 na ka kire no na wo mo enwie ye aguso eye adwuma na no kra no wo mo wie duna o mesanso aye num de aka ho we eye nsem a MPP amanyoko no flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wodi atudwan for multi-purpose stadium a say amanfo ka won sem bebre beto so awada stories ayemfe ni nche pram na Ghana Football Association make say congress no ekoso dendenden congress no ekoso abra jumedie shronko na wo me chena na officially congress no ebehya Abu Hassan one in northern region RFA chairman wasanse ESCO member. What's a man for come? Says Sabre pitches in here, Yen developing more pitches. Only in Tumsi and developing more pitches. No, what's a place? No, I will see a show me ye. You show place ya and no bet me a bomb your football at Tumpong. Ya pitches no, na place and show me ya. Play one minute about na pitches no, and so Abu Hassan, RFA chairman for Northern Region.
I think my problem is with the pitches. I have not been impressed with pitches. So you can motivate the players, you can do everything for them. At the end of the day, they go to Accra Sports Stadium, they go to Kumasi, they go to Esipon, they go to Tamale, and then the pitch is not good for them to play good football. And so I encourage people to invest in it, because you can't invest in a league who call pitch now for nuclear or pitch so to show to the outside world and not acquire in So generally I think our pitches, National Sports Authority, the Ministry of Youth and Sports will have to come in and then work on the pitches. Once we have very good pitches, I think, and also very see level of football, the players will be able to play very, very well, and then based on that, would be able to attract more people to come and watch football.
Some Abu Hassan ode atuja wano na ye RFA chairman the northern region and so I was see hwɛ pitches no ma pitches no ayeya na te sɛ so hwɛ players no so de ye papa because pitches no ye na players no bo motivation of former mfaso bia entimi mba so wasan so de tuja se sabre obia entrusted process no process a eketi so kreko ne GFA executive council no ye no dachi na be me football no etimi akosoro.
Words is that we have begun a process into Obian trusted process, See, at the end of the process, we will begin to see what we are sowing now. You don't expect to harvest it now, you expect it. So let's just give gestation period. Then at the end of the day, the Ghanaians will begin to see that game changer or the idea biaba and Sadia no so ebeso abapa.
And Samabu Hassan or RFA chairman at the northern region what they are to the Yentoso our that story said any better Bobo Kefeno Nations FC coach Kessben Mengele coach at the Nations FC form was a sabre preseason no kosuye papa na top form okoboy no aboa mo papa was a preseason also ma equal a year chance of players no said there be a play be a bit of opportunity abo was say yes obey you first 11 pe and our momo bo other players so timi said be o bench no enso betimi strong the preseason dey akoye top 4 no so aboa wo mo.
I'm very much impressed with the performance and there's more room for improvement. It's a preseason, you have to give everybody the chance to play. That's exactly what we're doing. The team we play with Midiama here is only one player who played today. All the rest is not play. We want to give everybody equal chance to prove.
Yeah.
You can have your first team through this competition. You can get a preseason, you get your first, but you have to watch the bench too. So you have to give them the chance to play and see those who can sit and to complement the effort of the regular players. So exactly.
Where someone a coach Kessben Mengele de atuja de funny team no so GDM says Brady also my players ni na equal chance and so couple ni boja one a coach a day Emma Mediama Sporting Club was like 2 weeks na top form aboa wo ye papa bema 2 weeks na kind of problems so hu ye our top form no wetima fixing nyina e de free.
This period also we have 2 weeks to first our match in Premier League. I am satisfied because here we tried a lot of players. This is something what was my focus and my goal in this tournament. I am very satisfied. Really, players are doing very well on training sessions. Also, they brought a lot of things from training sessions on matches, and I must be satisfied. Also, we leave 2 weeks, last 2 weeks, to fix something.
Where and some coach of Mediama one also there to the top 4 no eba na wie ye and wo mo ekika sanse mo nyina fa top 4 no sansom and a bright konedu do nyina fa no se wire one coach edema bechem wo mo na che top 4 no was say no wo mo mistakes ye papa na league no enye easy into mo correct mo mistakes no
but we are not yet there. We are just grooming them, new players and then old players. We want them to gel for the upcoming season. So it's just a try for some of the players. So we'll make sure for the next 2 weeks we will be ready. Yes, for the 2 weeks to come to the start of the Ghana Premier League, I think we'll be ready by then.
Yes, some coach a day Emma Bobo Kwefeno Bechem United a tough for Banavi no Giano or no so a day at today. But also I will Kumasi Asante Kotoko Asaya Shaneso. So Kumasi Asante Kotoko prepare towards Ghana Premier League, and she share mind say in the next 2 weeks Banavi and Sana Ghana Premier League in the Beshasiano, one more align up about 3 more friendly matches one more ebabo. And Sana impono, one more preseason no abanawie I am so no consider San Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Womodom Preseason, Babana Ghana Premier League, no, Etimi Abasono, Wamo Person bought one a friendly match, our Kumasi, Babayara Sports Stadium, Nasa match, no, and no Medebetiano, Nafe, Obiamu Place, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, ahead of a Ghana Premier League, no, Shannon so says, Woman National Sports Authority, in Comodiano, Wamo Enyandru, a year, Oman Rich agreement, Nanoniatis and Nawochi, a year I am Senombesanso National Sports Authority as a meeting biom ni nyina say Kotoko besi o makan e wo Kumase Babayara Sports Stadium but in Shishiena wo de ama Kotoko no wo mo enjintum enu ntimi ka say on Thursday IMC no wo man Shishie say wo mo ebesanso ene eye National Sports Authority no asanso aye meeting na fei wo metime hu ba bia wo metime de eye team no anaso metime hu ba bia Kotoko ebetime si wo makan wo Kumase Asante Kotoko say fantudwa say sabre ayade a IMC no besanso any coach Prosperity Ogum and then the technical team no ebeye meeting ni nyina no efa way forward of the club no say wo mo awie eye transfers no wo mo person ni di nkomo e de fa sedie osi hu team no ni team na obe use for the season no sedie wo mo pese wo mo ne discuss na o kire mo the Kotoko team no bebie betimi di omo eduru eno ne sedie eye IMC no pese wo mo ne discuss because wo mo gidi yese players a wo mo ato this season media coach no also coach no so ade ne botaye ade to omo IMC nenim sem pempe so pese odi team no eduru wo ne be discussions ade afan eno yen sem afri Kumasi Asante Kotoko yeba coach Abubakar Watara one coach ade ma class of Gboboko no na yesi no meeting course between House of Oak management abo mada team nenim amoma kopiem Togo eno na yesi coach Watara wada eye mpanyifo ase ye papa e wo Togo mu di team ne bae no wo se Togo abo ye papa because Ghana no na players no e wo divided attention na ma players no concentration in Isro but omo be do Togo no say few days oni players no atran players no anya eye concentration ye papa a be boa eye team no wo so nya kranka e be ka be 2 days ansa na has abobo mo league match no ansa na team no kra be piemu e wo Ghana also gidi ye say eno ebe boy ye papa ama has work enso etimi afa ne ntoma pam enso efram ye nto so other stories ye de ni be kire adakoja ache wo be kai Kumasi Asante Kotoko de betudwa say wo mo eya adakoja ache eye dwumedie no faces no wo mo eye na de dia betu ense phase 1 no wo mo de eba na wie ye enu nti IMC de be kwakoye inspection no many a contractor for no akwakodi nkomom e da fa phase 1 adwumedi a wo mu edi no na phase 2 no pempenso a wo say anase da property a phase 2 no enso beba so no wo matumi ni omo enso akwaya discussions e de afan ye fe ni nche Ghana Football Association aso ye say de sponsors too and say wo ma ba on board one person Ghana Premier League no wo di sika ewrem no de say de wo ma di nkomom akwachiri ye papa chena wo congress as chief president e be announce e de ache congress members e de afa Ghana Premier League no ya se de wo mo sponsors anas ngutamudie no akwakodu no wo me announce e wo dwumedi na sen e de ache clubs no enso ho club licensing board wo mo e de ato clubs ne pre se no wo mo 30th no e bendodo enunti nkebeka na wotwe ama league na hyase a anasa ka few days ama league na hyase na ansa na club licensing board ababa inspection of venues no because o me da to clubs na nim e wo Premier League platforms ne so mo ba on the 30th now venue ni ready a o me ma venue foforo mo akwakobo wo mo srese ye mo break akra because venues no ene nyema a wo so mtimi venues me agitum no enya de a wo metimi ewie ni nyina January we a few stories.
All right. Kwame Mickey. Local stories are about no kakradi ebreye eno. Newton Latte Marijata and Andikem omo ewaha ambibi stories no mu kakradi amaye. Ye message we so e bia na before ewo samba kwa na mienu bi ekafa ho said the earlier ones no mehu se omo afomo pen chotro. So don't you think the media too has given Asante Kotoko supporters false hope? Because the newly recruited players might be good, but to me, they aren't the best in the league. What did these players achieve? Are the newly recruited players, have the newly recruited players won the league or the FA Cup before? How many years have they played in the league? Saka Dauda is not better than Bernard Sumwa and Peter Amidou. Same as Tenedu are not better than in team. If Sumwa and Amidou were at Legon Cities or Bofakwatano, where there is no pressure, they will have performed far better than these recruited players. Because the likes of Sumwa, Amidou, and Team Jamina have seen all the pressure in Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and they are now experienced than the new players. There's no way you can build a team with an entirely new players. So the supporters should understand and support the team instead of making selection, because supporters' role is to support and not to make selections for the technical team. Gideon or Jimbing and do we assign Abba a biome. All right. But I'm going to Latin Marita Taho. Now, new
Chief.
Yes.
Let's start with your last message. I can carry.
Okay.
General, no credit Sakada that when you established or your league. Sorry, or the not to players be more. I establish more proven players. Sakada that when you established. When you have one good season with Bofakwa, and I got to Kwako Faraba. I bet I'm you can goal scorers how do I back in last couple of seasons. Oh, you come I bet I'm one didn't come home. It's so true. We the best of the best midfielders. I do with you Kruma, Emmanuel Entry. Umoni didn't find home. He had a very good season at Olympics, and I got to Kwako picking up. Other players like Tenedu was just another player. Ologon squad. I won't mean you didn't see he was a key man within the squad. Kwabram Watson no can squad no be. Shankiki no can squad no. Tenedu no can be. Of course, Joseph Polamwa, all of these guys, Frank Koto, Omon and Legon City's team no a team. So a team full of all other players or mobile. And about Koto scouting also they picked the guy out. Patrick Assia do break up Chelsea. One year established a left back how do I say immoral more than to immoral. No way. Patrick Assia do to find to the discourse. No way.
Oh, sir.
Oh, Dennis Costa drew blast out.
Okay.
Or do blast out. Patrick Assia do a friend of Fibricum. Oh, Pierre. The major street in Abba be a Chinyan water pano, a friend of unity. All this put together, can somebody tell me, say, pressure ni Aluma Hamas posted Motamali? Can somebody tell me, say, Oko Brekum Chelsea, Golden City Parker, pressure ni ho, oh, ball, oh, ball, Coronation Parker, pressure ni ho. Everywhere in our league, pressure ho. The general pressure crowd team is a pre for relegation, pressure almost the same more.
Yeah. Monka pressure, see, Bofakwa, Makucha.
I do have.
No,
from Paul
Maso. Okota Red Cross, ambulance. Okay, sorry. Who refuse our pressure? Who refuse our pressure now? A man, your bull muscle, Kunadu. I walk Sunai. I didn't go to hospital. I got to the house no more. Okay, to us way. Your
clubs in Ketuano, the low pressure will buta. No more pressure on your performance and Place in Driomoka yet fans expect them to perform.
But the house crowd is a Murunipa.
Paper.
Your Brunipa.
Your mom.
Say official, coach, and they.
Baby, family. No. How
clubs and get to one. Almost physical, Pomba Bopa.
No. Go start some waters in a meeting. On my meeting, coach Michael say, on very much.
Touchline home, so also Michael say, you triaka about bra. So no, also Michael say, you triaka bra.
Who find a perimeter, Jerry. Who's that touchline? Or
police phoning in our Cromwa, and she's a Cassia Guawa.
The Gideon, I'm when I said, has the pressure.
General,
young
pressure walk, baby. But the weight of the clubs, the differences.
Sure.
The weight of the clubs, Now, General, you can. Yes, I was say. Since I saw Kada that do say, and I got to find out when you're league. Sakada that do say, and we league I will. I bet I'm one do say. Tina do say, Emmanuel Entry do say. That is a question about women very special.
Also, when you're special in say, Gaminanum, Timunum, Sumwanum, when I say Sumwanum, I will teams now no more, got the beyond.
It was like that with everything.
Yeah.
But generally, the reality is say, Emmanuel Entry, Tina do, Patrick Assia do no. What do you want to immoral? Agadas mohom mudasiru mu a omo nye special ma enye special ma me but nkomo ye this see any players are fear be sure bobo bone there these guys are special.
Oh sir,
no argument about this. Emmanuel Entry, okay, ye me for the do as see Emmanuel Entry ye benya sa 5 every mu. 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 Yem. Tina do 6 in our bomber Lagos City, so you know what yem pick 6. I would wear binya. Oh, a league. We were talking about Sage Dauda for semantics. We spoke highly of Shokan. Tina do is in that same bracket. And then you can say that about Koto, because on your special beer, on your beer, on our chrono. Somebody would have said that KK, while Makoto Amifili, but on our chrono. These guys on your special in Okomorris and chrono. Other clubs are chasing them. Custom na has folk who pen on so on your special. A Kahasim and fan that. Obi what Jay and the second word draw. And the Panama share club on a Jawa say on your special. General argument and say. So don't call Rashid Norte, Kwasidonsu, Agadas, Mudasi Rumo, Fabio Gamamo Meford, no. Nete, and somebody a futumu hot the Adam crowd will call they will not be special. But the CM Komaya DD, has a folk method, Media Method, Manoma and Timonable, God knows Japasumonable. Bibian Ghostars, appear Makati Banahene, Frankaman Commonable, a Adrian Finfio away, Tetamon and Able, or Adrian Finfio, who Suleiman Amona Elbow Nations. Burma Bambo nations who are the Methodist in our league. And then for you to convince me, say, Emmanuel Entry is special, Tina Dunya special, they are special in their own eyes. No mum dear say, you can make a point someone league that it is true. But RTU call relegation. Or more general, I want captain will be a coy. But RTU do relegation, mutual money, not Hilaria Double or bought CAF Champions League. And the mathematics. Okay. Naba Bakushibo or bought Champions League. Yet, I'm call relegation, but no about Champions League. Okay. And last time, Mohamed Mankuyeli, or next matters, about Champions League. Talk about the Confederations Cup. Ebenez such an Olympics and a call relegation, or about CAF Confederations Cup. Or Kasama Kotobakas on your special. He is playing in CAF competition. These guys are special. Especially Yayala Vuya Yebuidi. Where are the players? For you to convince me, say Emmanuel Entry is special. Show me the boys. Okay. They are very special. All right. Me pesa me Andy to take that we yako other stories no more. Andy.
Yeah. They all say omo muti ene ti say you are not going to get considered so our Ghana Premier League for 8 years. Unkonya the late Hans Kofia or People League now to also 5 years. You know,
don't forget Tenedu was playing for a Division 2 side, Ebony FC, before joining Legon Cities for just a season. All right, the for the Abadono. Okay, Gideon Nana the way by.
Unkunya the Sifa do Abo Ghana Premier League for 5 years. Unkunya Samado Abo Ghana Premier League for about 7 years. Yeah. Unkunya Raza Kasim, Unkunya James Akamenko, Unkunya Latifa Nabila, Unkunya you know, Unkunya players are born consistently for years. Ganiyu, Mohamed Alassa, Dennis Kosa, Fatah Mohamed. You know, and yet, you league na year born, or 1 year, or 2 years in Tempanoko. The moment you ever to that level, what do? You pick the material that perform within the season. Forget about team obo, but individually, can input with team now no woman. It is the reason why I need to cite examples. IT for no home relegation. A bit more about Champions League. Let's look at the individuals no more PK. Let's forget about the foreigners. Yenshe Benjamin and Emmanuel Entry. Senka Kotoko Amfana and Koko has. You know, say Kotoko Amfana and Koko has. Raza Kasim na Kotoko has a kono. No ball Olympics team na relegated nibi. And so at my Ebenezer he's playing in the CAF Confederation Cup, but the team has been relegated. Has of folk Ekofa Akragel Olympics keeper. So generally the team can underperform, but the reality is that the individuals within the team, Ubetimi Akase Omeyomo, Shobi Saka Dauda. He might not be a winger or a forward league nature, but compare him to players at his position and check the numbers of them within the season. Individually, he performed. It's seasonal performance in Yadeka. Now we are no free where you talk about the other teams. Nation says it's all for more people and say, a bare 9 players was squad Nimko. Mebeka Accra Lions, 7 of their starters are out. And even the competitors within the league almost players in our call. It is a open up a Koto Diana, General, Ubeda ka say Emmanuel Entry onyade. Ubeda no ka say Saka other than perform here. I agree. I bet Amwa played 17 games, scored 5 goals. Inti I bet Amwa new team ko kan baby ase Kotoko nya striker obemo ho ato omo. Obi ankan. But Obi the same Emmanuel Entry, Obi the certain do in as much as he played the Division 2 no joining Legon Cities. You know, Senko anko perform ho ha. Ono nso nka Kotoko amfana. And Hearts of Folk fano. And let's not forget Hearts of Folk outbeat Kotoko on Tenedu. Lord Amwa. He might not have the name, but you know, he's a stand-out right back. Enti Kotoko for the best, all the best players in the Ghana Premier League. But individually, they've been strategic and sign players who perform individually within the season. Enti Genoa, my enkase, we have to say, first, now not just a book in face at 3 years. Michael Asante bebo Olympics for 4 years. Aziz Ansah bebo national team. Eddie abebo Olympics no abebo Kotoko. Ablo de be free house aba Kotoko. Lawrence Eje bebo Arch Gold no aba Kotoko. Nana India e bebo Blaster abo Black Meteors no de aba Kotoko ndi no e ne de. Ho na akwa kofa bi. O pa check download mo squad no. O mo nyina akọ. Se onko ya oni system ni.
Onka se players no enyade. But osi omunya extraordinary. Omunye extraordinary. Osade omu compare someone Dramenanum ne intimnum say omoni omo pepe. And I say be a winum crowd better saying friends omo amaba foro. Na second team num wo omu team num anka de bia no ombe feature regularly. Gideon Esade atwaso o say the point no back on and say is it not true say media no over hyper players nana.
Me ye free media so the Koto fans so.
Mon the make can see na mo address.
Fans and hyper players and media.
What's media no? More hyper players ndo do.
Koto for na your players and what you want so. And out baby, o the chance and trophy na.
Central for kapa.
Yes, obo yo maduma. Of course the scrutinize true players on my back. One e then discuss it. See. But so be Koto to baby Ronaldinho one day.
Obianka Ronaldinho.
Paul Mweduma and I'm for the chance and trophy.
Central for Yebi. Central for Yebi. Some more over hyper players, no. I don't want to do level be supporters need be no be able to trade on nyaim. But also who level no do level. Go on say them Koto so team be mo bia. Wa nyanya miensa no agena ko.
Koto fans like your players.
Oh yes.
Koto fans.
Now first of all, I say omu teams in him now. Na se Kotoko mapam players and nansen apam players no mapam no one na akwa komiki in cash mo baby
kabo players do bebo bodi on big clubs so akon keto ara ko struggle na mo na list
Kotoko you see the be at 10 and 15 ko 10 and 15 na ko no ho na akọ baby a you see yakọ we Kotoko mo ja na ma ni ko ye idie okoto na obedwane
oh sebit ma bobo
and I'm saying
manager Uncle perform badly Adriana
anyway
Kayeke Uncle perform badly Somatex okay you were this goal king I call the goal king what is the name Chelsea boy what is the name
Maliwata
no okay Chelsea back Amankona no name it ma mention baby oh that's be a time but maybe
those boys
maybe Kotoko excel baby.
Okay, good.
And what's on
okay, good. Yeah. Amankona was an established member of the Ghana Premier League at Chelsea. Emmanuel Kayeke was part of the Karele team that played the maybe you know maybe it's what was saying 4. Last year Kotoko Pamo 10, wabo 4. The previous years Kotoko Pamo 15.
Okra na Kotoko here no. Friday okoko ye bechima say munya okra nkamo so happen.
And I'm see general.
E ba metiri America kai.
Bebre o. Bebre no. No more man timi akọ selling dodge o mo selling.
Team you better say Emmanuel Entry.
On the point no. So omonya better say new players.
Enti for here.
It's good to say any point. Media me point and say. In team manu on Drew Emmanuel Entry.
All right.
Now the team one at do to referee 6 year. In team manu o ma yenye no so message ho. O the team no mo nyere no ho. Boss no dey channel you breaking further down no mutia. You pon no mo frefre na bia yesu. In team yere wo ho na dwuma ide dwuma ye ya no na bia do na ne ba beka. Ti na do betu boss na o dey cheche no. Bob ba how show confidence. Ti na do betu 6 year. Now that 6 department no
So what you know last season I can't count 6 in a kepatina do your pesho can. A Hong Kong there some what is the problem there? Ho ye pesho can ye pe Kasim ye petina do 6 yo. Send Timmy in one ka Hong Kong ko pe Kasim when you're not. A confession can when you're not. A confession do 6 yo. What is the problem there? Timmy who problem last season in team. Let's tell you this fact. A Hong Kong Pamiensa, a dear how
Saturday, ya na Koto coach pe hold him for that.
In team honey, Koto busy all summer. In team wa baby and team one. In team on free team no General. Young quarter stories.
About no na pa usima eduanai
House of folk Togo.
Yep.
Na coach Abaka Babo and Tabakasa said, in fact, Togo no benya na kaka 2 days per no maba. Are you good? I did the coaches in Yakase we chrome her. What trimmer or squad now na private car be a driver about training grounds or bar. Na footballer no. Or na attitude to watch no. Na manager no near free coach no. Coach son here try no. So coach ya fan pa a free no coach in the actual otankruum. One sa supporters and in bush for one over we. Na imposition and as one fan crown still no we. And no more Togo. To car and a far omoko honomo. Who players and no adometra no. The team is enjoying heavy privacy. They are building up so well, bonding up chemistry-wise, familiarity. These guys in Togo Ponano, Molo mi hope baby, you baby club, and the coaches are plotting and penning forward. And how do you know? So coach, what training grounds are that coach? Chekasa how do I be or foul players as to set or fit into the team and I won't fit. A load of pressure will be mounted on you. Now one form of the Nipana Fred Redu so and our test here. Once I'm running Coach Abubakar say, I mean, Shramping for some don't go to huge privacy. I'm not drama home. I can say, I'm for coach from Quanta players and also be tested. Coaching in Permas on purposes say you have no access to the squad. I'm going to tap one or low me baby no. But the key point and you say a better reflective season because Ankobane sa na a man for starting. Oh, Muko Togo, the Kosi said. Me as an analyst, I agree. It takes a bit of time and a bit jello field and so. What about the ordinary fan? A fan has spoke. I'm preparation. We are young mama baso. So my boat team no hoka. Baby, I'm waiting. I was so baby okroma. Elimina nom doso crabroso. But for privacy's sake, team no me. I'm prepare so hard. And a coach ne can want to say. Now, man, at understanding of how he's going to shape up the squad no, for this particular season. General, yeah, sure the house for the free Togo beba. A big season ahead of these two traditional clubs and now. Mediama Brekum Chelsea, Adriana also prepare behind the scenes. Don't forget, say, Samates in Suatres were massive squad. But it's dependent on baby Africa no medru. So I'm quite general about how we league. Just be a man coach.
All right.
Just be a man coach.
Okay. Nti na kakra mama and this will handle by 1 or 2 bina phase mromwa yasan akọ the next one. It's true Kumasi Asante needs a holding midfielder. I will suggest Francis Twene before the end of the transfer market. Jeff Wenchi anyway Abre Andy.
The same Francis Twene is the same profile of Tenedu.
Okay.
Omunina is the same profile. Omunina a face of the build-up.
Okay.
It depended the type of coach, the type of profile a coach Krope. In terms of prosperity, he prefers the Rodri type of a pivot in front of the back line. Obia Ojibon or be comfortable, Adane who aspire passes from deep. Obi Obemani control. And then na Casedo ya no Bryant and no Chelsea conceded those 2 goals no. So in that phase, Enzo should be first, Casedo should be second. Francis Twene dear or Debema and one attended to Debema. The difference is that Francis Twene will experience the Ghana Premier League no a chain a Abranti Feno a Tenedu. But Omunina you know almost style of play, almost asset on the field of play no a range of passing. Into transfer window na Casano. Okay. Into a bed in Koto call for a pivot. Now,
okay. Mamimfa get this by the infirm Kakreri. House of Folk squad breakdown. House of Folk maintained 16 old players. House of Folk also signed 12 new players. House of Folk also promoted 2 players from the youth side. Only 4 of the 12 new players joined House of Folk from Division 1 and 2. 8 of the new players joined House of Folk from the other Premier League clubs. So let me help you. Kumasi Santi Kotoko sacked all these players, Umar Bashiru, Isaac Opon, Osaya Jiman, who went to Ashgold, Augustine Okra, and many more. Kessben, Accra, into
Obi say, Mamen compare team way to Bash Biano. Anopana Sabam can went. Min compare this Kotoko team and this our team no a team competing for the best Kotoko team in the last 24 years. Intimate team in fact Kotoko team omuchiche in Kototo. The name can say Bash preseason not the longevity no. The name can say the preseason Oshe Obia into Kotoko team nunya confidence fans in your confidence into almost first game at the Baba Sports Stadium na nipa ba be homa. It has nothing to do with Omotina fee 3 years, Omotina fee 4 years. As a man American and Opano, I was talking about players I fancy they say. Omona Yakoto Omoba into Omona also Omobo than the previous players Omodas or Omobo. And I'm a debash, you know, example say Bash preseason, he won all the games. Now the real season, it may boy a team winning league in hands down. It doesn't mean it has any correlation with the recent Kotoko team per the discussion and it is not an issue of players winning extraordinary. Those players were extraordinary. You can have certain players within the squad because make Kaipa say Bantamahene can say Harrison Afu. Players almost cut off more wafa non can the year to so but one of the very exceptional among the squad. It is not about Francis Akwafu. Yes, or the way player. But Omubedu on and Nimbopa. Shushu. Francis Akwafu. What was exceptional about Francis Akwafu? A player from Koto under 20 and a batch and he performed very, very well. Then he had Jema Kwakobo Noche. So it was a real of talent picked together, managed by Bash, and he got the best out of them. It is not as if these players are not extraordinary per their respective clubs, and those players were extraordinary. So far, Sakada that you know, Sakada. Team of the year after the league, he belonged to all the setup. He performed in the league, and we must accept it going forward. Now on, Dr. Baumia building of stadium. You come they see is stadium the nyete. No cranny say, see in stadium akuma akotena yen no be any better at least. Yen yahwe crown, ye benya Ghana Premier League clubs are. Omo be saka was stadium mama se ucha ko TV so ayefe. Sene o kokata ubuso obi akobobo kata players ni very happy because omo training pitches no training pitches at the World Cup baby omo see akan stadium at the World Cup. So imagine the facilities I use to the World Cup now your team now you enjoy it. It's across board se Ghana yenya stadium obi any better. It is stadium no dey say 10 o'clock no mo betimi asia omo nsi bi nka ho. But general, your problem here yes no. Any your maintenance culture any problem. Tidano only a baba radie. Accra Sports Stadium there you can several times a moto in a YouTube also. A sipon there you can deteriorated. And in Guasia Tamari Sports Stadium Mababeje. Baba Sports Stadium to the level that I see an individual, a private entity, a stadium, training. Yes. Building the stadium is not an issue, but the maintenance culture and a problem. Into Onkadia Thomas Tepate Catherine. Or say, Vice, we park a boss ball, ye dear, no craning ye, and so any. And out of the stadium built, Genoa, Bakope, and qualify to offer a national team a platform to play any of their competitions. Into a stadium is in the year, but Genoa. Yema ye ninko maintenance of the what that
is a national team boboa afia anadwo 1 am yana mo yedwuma park na so tuma fa nkoma asoro fa nkodisika nka mo bebre mo so anadwo ahmati yana mo yedwuma
enti yesre
because of lax.
Yes, because you know eya na mo complaining about stadium ni mo musika na
maintenance no regular nga betre ahmati yana o ye
bi kanipa be yin kodina park so ntwin so ngo so te say de no mo water e mo ana say Makobi enti at least stadium ni nya bebreye but you know kakra na ayaye no ye maintain ne nefe na nya akono na e players na so gina so si akan ye who the beautiful footballer fans and so a bit me I enjoy. You know on Coach Kasi Mengel you know em say league ne ba wie no obi an kan ho asem but So she baby of a team no. Any baby or the bedroom. Now share the demand of the team. Any team cry or contra or bakasa or yade. But say you share GDA after first half, second round started GDA no biawo. Now share the last 6-7 games or bakasa coach a friend kase mingla nyade. Because you know in the last minute or no team no be expect say. Enka one summer tesemo ebe pre e o Ghana Premier League no but they do hono na watiare what only players ni bebrebe enti the American say players no so assign bebrebe now the pressure is on him he need to make sure say obetime a very good season ama season has started nation some de omo mbilangu to the Koto house of kwa general eya na fans ne ha adwene bebrebe but omo nso anya omo fair share of the pressure to say they don't need to make no because I'm about to take a ball be saying no fans so munti bi da omo ko board in one of the games nations grad ko be them so many fans omo fans on by so munti ase da so omo ne bofo akwa match na 1-1 nti omo so omo fair share of the pressure but at least players now when you on board in general you league ne die enye league ya ne die den nti so yire ne ho a obetimi ayi bi I wish him well he wasn't impressive in the last one but I wish the players now was this time you know obetimi ede aye bibi
Remember how to folk release in room na fe to asoma me club notice how to folk managing director still at post the management of Accra Hearts of Oak Sporting Club we want to clarify that the club's managing director Mr. Delali Anku Adiama has not resigned from his position as is being speculated by a section of the media. Our managing director has traveled to the United Kingdom to attend to pressing family issues. Okay, Mr. Delali will be back to Ghana to continue with his role next week and before the commencement of the new football season. Okay. We use this opportunity to appeal to the general public and most especially the media to always seek clarification from the clubs before going public to avoid unsubstantiated publications. Signed, Management, Accra Hearts of Oak. Ntina ede eho enso no em se ennam se papa no ejaj manato awonye biu. Joe, Newton should stop commending Hearts of Oak for going to Togo because they are afraid to play friendly games in Ghana and lose. That's why they ran to Togo. Jam school. Omo coach, ena say maybe you want a board team ne pa. Ena omo ye me comment na so okay. All right. My trust Andy.
Maybe I need to worry.
Yes.
I feel no mumu neighbor.
Yeah.
Central for keka do mpe, fancy keka do mpe. Feel no mumu ka say. Central for should seek the answer. No, kono mumu say oh whatever na so dey ba. Says that is a standard. And they so Manchester United pen mu bi ntimi emma at post na bibi ne hono dodo a. One na wo Euro so afa for them. You see the family no. For whatever reason we didn't know. But 3 lines by one team James said fill a free camp. He'll be back to the camp very soon or consult private issues with you. This was simple. It avoids speculation. Now you waited. Speculation is about what say should stop and seek. No, you should have brought this first. To stop.
All right. Your best ma ba kunifa. Enti minim some time no makwan me say what jot down never break.
What do you want me to take is
me say witness so etuetu maso kakra. Enti ya yenye wrap up.
James Konikis. Say as last year almost na have friendly match omo yen ko boko relegation. Until this time so omo pay very nice environment for them to prepare. No more the about racism na. You know omo ade and as I said if to the bia say Koto na Koto na keep kwesi Koto go timi ko be post Koto go timi ko mampo. Nti has decided say omo so be kwa abonti aboni bi anim. Koto ko back in the days omo ko Vodafone Cup omo ko Germany. Nti it is a matter of choice and I think said you know baby omo ko no concentration will be key for them to perform. Adia ba ko a you know me di chat on here Koto so mo pese mo ball final game of Baba Yara Sports Stadium no. Ade I am say I discuss that. Say even before the Takwa game nan ko so mo bobo ma fans ni who players no. And fans na tasty bi e o Takwa on ma tasty bi o ho players no. On ma tasty bi o Cape Coast. You know the final one should be at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Okay. Na Koto supporters ehunu ade they should expect with the season. Who players then go for bomb, who the materials available. Now who said this is the setup and fans and so on the kind of fan base on the Baba support. So for me, it's a step in the right direction.
This one there, I disagree with Newton. Should the club issue a release anytime the MD is traveling outside the country? That is na Eddie Asemwe bro. So time bia o movie be too kwan bia say release ba na.
Sebasa so o ja window na central for fire o de twa to o
paragraph. So time bia be too kwan bia club for release mrana.
But almost stop the speculation. How do we stop it? How do we stop the speculation?
New yam from find it out.
Oh, from
but we also want to say time bia
ya tise.
Come here be from Manchester United.
Ya tise MD no e dey adwuma no to okọ. Una when you sorry obey you. On bet ma confirm and obey na sorry.
I agree.
Into omo deny na afi o sorry na ma bontin biom.
Okay.
Na mo before so de be ba no. Na say wa cross check. Abi say no cry na anye no cry. Em dey call UK bia say has really.
Derby. But you leave window for speculation. You leave window for speculation. You can always call Liverpool, Manchester United.
Say the program no ever ma bones. And so the music plus it was so my muti Tony Montana the foreign source no brain kwa Mickey a local source no by na fe Newton Latin Maridata and